This is the largest hotel in Las Vegas, the largest hotel in the United States, and the second biggest in the world. The only one larger than it is over in Russia. There are 6,852 rooms inside of the MGM Grand. And just to give you an idea of how many rooms that actually is, if you guys were to have a newborn baby, bring it inside of the MGM Grand and stay in each room, switching rooms every night, by the time you go through all 6,000 of them, that baby would be almost 19 years old. I usually make the breadcrumb joke. Gotta leave a trail going up to your room. Yeah. Now the MGM Grand is this beautiful emerald green color to actually represent the Emerald City of the Wizard of Oz. And when they first opened, they even had like a Wizard of Oz theme. You got to enter in on a yellow brick road, and you know all the characters: Dorothy, Cowardly Lion, Scarecrow. They even had like a Wizard of Oz perform magic acts for children. But they found the Wizard of Oz theme to be bringing in a whole lot of munchkins, and not a lot of adults spending money out on the gambling tables. So they quickly got rid of it and replaced it with the lion motif. And if you've seen an MGM movie, you know the lion comes out and roars at you. So that's where it comes from. To the lion design, they actually had a large stone reclining lion that you'd walk through the mouth of to enter into the casino. They found in many Asian cultures, walking through the mouth of a lion is said to be bad luck, and that the lion will eat all of your money. When you're running a casino, that's not a very good idea. So they quickly got rid of the large stone reclining lion, and then they replaced it with Leo the lion, coming up on your right-hand side. He'd be the third largest bronze statue in the world. You also have a good view of pictures of our Statue of Liberty again. Now over to the left-hand side of the bus, in front of the New York, we'll have Hershey's Chocolate World. 2 floors of chocolate. They have a Statue of Liberty completely carved out of Hershey's chocolate. Really big Reese's peanut butter cups, Hershey Kisses. You can even film your own commercial for a peanut butter cup on the inside. Now the funny part about that, just across the street, we have M&M World. We've officially started the War of Chocolate. M&M World was here first. It's 3 floors of chocolate. You can get an M&M in every color of the rainbow. You can get any message you would like printed on an M&M, or even your face on an M&M candy. There's a free 3D movie on the inside about red and yellow. They go out to the casinos, and red actually loses his M on the roulette table, and they have to go and find it back. Super cute. Now we will be making our way to our next stop up at the Hawaiian Marketplace. This will be the closest stop to the M&M World, Coca-Cola store, Monte Carlo, anything inside of City Center, and we're pretty close to Planet Hollywood as well. With anybody letting you hop off here, it'll be stop number 9 on your maps. If you like it till 6 p.m., our buses run every 30 minutes to come back to pick you up. Now, sitting up on the right-hand side of the bus, you're going to see the Harley-Davidson Cafe. And this is classic American cuisine. They have motorcycles owned by famous celebrities. One of Elvis Presley's, one of Johnny Cash. According to all of their signs, the best barbecue here in town. I've never eaten there, but if you believe their signs, go right ahead. And what they do, when they are cooking, it does smell really nice outside, so I trust it. And they even have their very own wedding chapel inside of the Harley-Davidson Cafe. So if you guys are looking to get married in a whole lot of leather, I found the perfect spot. Now, getting up on the left-hand side of the bus, you guys will see the Cosmopolitan. Cosmopolitan opened in 2010, and it's my favorite hotel and casino on the Las Vegas Strip. Inside of the Cosmopolitan, they have a 3-story chandelier that actually has a bar in the center of it, and 2 million glass beads hang from that chandelier. But my favorite part is actually up on the roof. If you guys can see this lower portion where they have those palm trees, that's actually where they have their pool, and they'll drain their pool and use it as a concert venue. So you can see your favorite bands live on the roof of the Las Vegas Strip. And during the winter, they actually take their pool and freeze it and put an ice skating rink up there. However, if you couldn't tell, it's sunny and 70 degrees outside, so it would melt and it closed back in January. Coming up on your right-hand side, we'll have our Paris Hotel and Casino. We have our very own Arc de Triomphe, which is about 2/3 of at the size of the one in Paris, France. And Eiffel Tower is exactly one half of the size of the one in Paris, France. I'm completely with Eiffel Tower restaurant as well as observation deck up to the top. I do believe it's $14 if you want to go up to the top of Eiffel Tower. So if you show them your big bus ticket, you get a 20% discount. Over here on the left-hand side, you guys will see the Bellagio. And this is where you guys can watch the Dancing Water Show. Today, it will start at 3 p.m. It'll be on the hour and half hour until 7. And then it'll be every 15 minutes until midnight. I'd recommend to come down and catch the show as often as possible, as they have 22 different songs that rotate. So every time you see it, it's going to be a different show. You'll see this small construction site that has the colorful roof. And that building we're going to be called the Grand Bazaar Shop outside of Bally's. There's going to be a Moroccan theme shopping supposed to open sometime this month. So we'll see. And we will be getting shop up here at Bally's. So I'm going to put it on your map. But it says that the Bellagio, the Towers, the Flamingo, Paris, and then the High Roller, and the Link Project. I believe we will get to hop off the bus here at Bally's. At night, so you see all the lights up and down the Las Vegas Strip. And also after 7 p.m., the Bellagio fountain shows go off every 15 minutes. So if you're on the High Roller for 30 minutes, you're practically guaranteed to see a show. Now, I did ride the High Roller. I did it with my mom, and we did it at night. We got to see the Bellagio fountain shows while we were up there. It was really nice. They have like a video tour guide that kind of follows you around, tells you the elevation as you go around, makes a couple of cheesy jokes. We're not too bad. They even have like a wet bar so you can buy drinks before you get into the pods. But just letting you guys know, if you're drinking on the High Roller, you're in there for 30 minutes without a bathroom. Now the High Roller is part of our Link project, which is a shopping city walk area that connects the Flamingo to Harrah's, and which now is the Link Hotel and Casino. Throughout there we have a lot of unique restaurants, shops, bars. We have a Sprinkles Cupcake Bakery, which is gourmet cupcakes from California, and they even have a cupcake ATM machine. Open 24 hours, you stick in your debit card, and out pops the cupcake. Now, running over our heads, this set of tracks is going to be the Las Vegas monorail system. Monorail goes down at Sahara by the convention center and continues southbound as far as Tropicana, where the MGM Grand is. Makes about 6 stops along the way, but it only takes about 10 minutes to get from one end of the strip to the other on the monorail, because it doesn't stop at any traffic lights like the big bus does. If you guys are interested in riding the monorail, you can get a 2-day pass for about $14. Runs until 2 a.m. on the weekends and 3 a.m. on the weekdays. Wait, 2 a.m. weekdays, 3 a.m. weekends. There we go. It is a really quick source of public transportation. The only thing about it is it goes around the back side of most of the buildings, so if you're looking for a view, it's not the right option for you.
Okay, my friend, to talk for a little bit. We are at the Wynn stop. Wynn Las Vegas, Steve Wynn. Across the street you can see the Trump Tower. So we have the two biggest egos in the entire world butting heads. Right behind me is the Bellagio, or excuse me, the alright, I forgot. Not the Venetian, the one next to it. Palazzo. There we go. It's connected to the Venetian. Anyway, one nice nice thing about the Wynn is it's got all kinds of green landscaping. The area is nice, but it's too concrete. Except for the pool area.
We have this structure that kind of looks like a surfboard, kind of looks like a spaceship. It's called the Cloud, and it's said to provide shade for the shoppers underneath. But Steve Wynn thought it was the most ugly, hideous thing that he had ever seen, and that guests staying in his hotel shouldn't have to look at it. So he built this mountain, and then he covered it in trees. Now, when Steve Wynn opened the Engineer Tower, he actually had a Super Bowl advertisement, where he went all the way to the top of the building with a really big sign, and he said, "I love this hotel so much, I'm going to put my name on it." He signed the Engineer Tower. Now, the pictures of the store, and I also had a persistent boxing twin Cashmere replica with curves in the opposite direction. But try to throw to like younger child who's pretty here in Las Vegas. And this is like Cherry Train, like in Melvin Jojo Trouble. One girl with a beach club decided to take a picture inside of the airport, and they wanted to apparently Prince Harry wasn't very good, and apparently one of those girls had a camera phone. They snapped a picture of Prince Harry's royal hiney, and then they sold it on the internet. After this incident, tourism in Las Vegas went up like 30%, and our current mayor, Carolyn Goodman, even came out with an advertisement welcoming Prince Harry back to Las Vegas whenever he would like, and that she would even provide the pool table. It was a lot of free promotion for us. Now for those of you that weren't on the bus earlier, over to your left-hand side, what they're building here is going to be Resorts World Las Vegas, and it's said to be an Asian-themed mega resort with more than 4,000 hotel rooms, and they even want their own replica of the Great Wall of China. Set to open in 2016, but I doubt it. Coming up on your right-hand side, we'll have the Riviera, and when the Riviera first opened in 1955, it was the tallest hotel on the Las Vegas Strip. This was the hotel in the sky at a whopping 9 stories high. The Riviera definitely has the best display of neon lights to the left here in Las Vegas. If you took all of the neon lights that we have here in town and stretched them out, we can actually reach coast to coast in the United States 5 times. And we do create enough ambient lighting here in Las Vegas to actually be seen from space. And later on tonight, I'd recommend just to take a look up, because when you look up, you probably won't be able to see any actual stars. And if you do see a star, it's probably just a satellite. We are here in Las Vegas. It's starting to get hot out, and it is very dry, so stay hydrated while you're outside. You take a look ahead of us and over to the left-hand side of the bus. You'll see this small mini mart and souvenir store. This is going to be the cheapest place to buy water if you need it, 2 for $1. Probably going to be the cheapest you'll find it on the Strip at all.
We switched buses here at the Circus. I'm back on the return leg. They also have a bus leaving here downtown, but I don't know if I have time for that, so I'll just do the whole Strip circuit and get back off and rest up before my helicopter tour. It's about 2:45 right now. This one will leave at 3 o'clock. So from the Tropicana to here was an hour, so figure an hour and 10 minutes to get back.